Alrighty guys, good morning. Happy fucking Sunday. Hope you guys are a wonderful morning so far. Happy Easter for those of you that celebrate. If you don't, fuck you. It doesn't matter. But if you do, happy Easter. Or was it last weekend? I think it's this weekend? Yeah, it's today. Good. An excuse to eat some food and be merry, as it turns out. Always the case, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah? Slane is not much of a people person, as it turns out, nor a family-oriented person, nor well, anything related to people person. So that checks out. Well, not everyone's are, guys. So, religious holidays have kind of morphed into more of family holidays, depending on your family. Just time to get together and enjoy things together. Or not, depending on the kind of family you have. Subjectively, the worst time of the year for you. Not for me. Agnostic? Yeah, like I said, it's a family holiday. As opposed to agnostic or atheist, which is it? Oh. Yeah, agnostic. Atheist is you don't believe in God. Agnostic means you can't prove it, so you don't know exactly what's going on. Huh. Doesn't necessarily mean they have complete control over your life. I'm more of a believer nowadays that aliens are God, as it turns out. Not in the religious sense, but more so as creating life, sort of imparting ideals into our world sort of ordeal. Not in a religious subservient way, or worship way. And the more disclosure seemingly gets closer and closer, the more kind of, I believe that kind of theory is a lot of stuff in our planet, throughout our timeline, I guess you could say, has probably been seeded, including religion, by aliens. Not little green men sort, but probably someone that's dressed up, or maybe that conveyed an idea to someone. They had a plant or a mole. Which makes a lot of sense. If you believe in, like, religious deities and the stuff they did, it'd make a lot of sense and probably pretty easy to do if you had really advanced technology, right? It'd be very easy to do. I think it's Arthur C. Clarke that said highly advanced technology is imperceptible from magic, right? Yeah, basically holds true. You can make all the miracles you want if you're in fucking Star Trek technology, right? At this point, Stargate honestly just seems like a manual for everything that's going on in life. Oh, so kind of as a segue here, guys, just right out of the gates. We're going to have a couple segues tonight, mainly due to the fact that I'm not going to be streaming long, and I kind of want to do some like technical troubleshooting here. I normally don't because it takes a little bit of time. But saw this guy pop up yesterday. Remember the sun triangle I showed you guys? Because no one actually, literally no one seemingly acknowledges it. Right? And Slane thinks it's a JK. Because hashtag JK. Just JK's, guys. T. Take a look at, well, first, the sun triangle I showed you guys before, right? Before we actually play the Gamaz, we're going to do some Gamaz, and then we're going to do some, maybe different stuff, and then more Gamaz. This guy. Which I showed you guys already. And once again, I can't get anyone, absolutely no one, to interact with this stuff. This guy. Is floating around the sun from 2019 to 2022. It's all verifiable. The entire chain is verifiable. It's from a NASA satellite on a NASA website. And basically has 3 years worth of footage, right? This guy, I showed you guys already, which is weird, to be fair, that neither the UAP community nor the astronomy community has picked up on it, right? But it's there. It's completely verifiable. It was there for 3 years, right? It was just there. There's yeah, it was picked up by what was it called? Not Solar B, Stereo B, which is a NASA telescope for stereoscopic. It was really stereoscopic images of the sun, and the last one, but that one's still going. Yeah, just sitting there, just hovering around, guys, just chilling out at the sun, right? Yeah. Pretty crazy, which is basically about the size of a continent. This is about the size of a continent floating around the sun. I did some a little bit of Googling or theory crafting with Grok, which is, the AI, right? And it said it would have basically, based on its size and half of it being, assuming half of its solar panels, right? And they're 100% have 100% efficiency because their current solar panels don't, putting aside the fact that it'd be extraordinarily hot. It would be able to produce 2 trillion gigawatts of power at that range and how close it is to the sun. So, safe to say, the sun can produce an absolute boatload of power if you're looking for it, right? Which would be a pretty big deal if you are a starbase. Oh my god. If you're a starbase floating around the sun, right? Once again, this is on the sun, so it's very, very far away, right? Some people are like, oh, the image quality sucks. Actually, it's actually a little bit better in Heliosphere, which is the official NASA website. It literally looks like it's anchored in orbit right around the zone on the sun itself. These are different filters it's going through. it turns out you can't really stare at the sun too, so it's actually the perfect spot. It's like one of the perfect spots to hide from, basically in plain sight, because you essentially need specialized equipment to look at the sun in the first place, right? You do. You can't look directly at the sun unless you have a specialized piece of equipment to do it, right? This guy, I showed you guys already, this is earlier this month. There's a lot of really fucking weird shit. The last 2 weeks, for instance, this happened at the beginning of the month. And then we had the Navy, I want to call them influencers, which were not whistleblowers, that actually started talking about UAP topic matter out of nowhere. They started talking about random UAP topic matter, which seems like soft disclosure. Then we had the ocean world, I think earlier this week. We had the discovery of an ocean world with an extremely high probability of alien life on it, because they discovered it's a particular, basically, gas that comes from organic processes. So basically, almost guaranteed to have alien life on it. What kind? Who knows? But it's basically very, very easy to understand, or very, very easy to parse, like alien life, right? It's not that far outside the norm. You can just find a planet in the middle of nowhere. It's 120 light years away. There's no way they can get near us, and we can't get near them. So it's a safe distance away. And it just happens to have alien life. You know, it's like, oh, okay. And then the Mars rover earlier this week also found like this weird fucking looking this rock or artifact. I don't even think they figured out what it was on Mars. Yeah, just out of nowhere. Yeah, like this shit is just fucking weird stuff. Then there's also the UAP congressional meeting coming up for disclosure. I believe next month, which I said we're going to be covering. Then this guy, not the one you're looking at right now. This was earlier the month, I just showed you. But then this guy was yesterday, same person, went further back on basically Helios Viewer with Stereo A and found another one. Yeah. Which actually could be just the same one that's moving around in different spots in the sun. It looks to be almost identical to what we're seeing here. Although this looks like a triangle, and I think this one looks like a sphere. We have this guy, which is from yesterday. A little bit lower frame rate, different person made the video. But 2007 to 2014, so this was their, this is their 7 years. That's not an orbit, guys. That's not a planet orbiting it. And it's not Mercury. That's way too close to be Mercury, by the way. Someone actually said that it's Mercury, right? Yeah. This guy, for 7 years, was just floating around the fucking sun. Yeah. A different spot. Arguably a different one. Grok said this is a sphere. It could also be the triangle, because you have a weird angle and this is super far away. Obviously, you can tell the resolution's lower, too. Earlier time, this is 2007, as opposed to stuff that was relatively recently. 2022, right? Yeah. Then there's this guy. And it's there, like, this is just a cherry-picked amount of information. It's there basically every day for 7 years, over the top of the sun. How the fuck do astronomers not find this stuff, guys? That's what I'm actually really curious about. Is there's literally people that are paid to look at this, right? How do they not see it? I don't know. Like, maybe what's apparently becoming very obvious with science is there's a lot of people that literally just throw out information when it doesn't fit their hypothesis. It's like something, when I was in school, going through the psychology program, when I was in school, and I was taking courses, they told us never to throw away information, even if we don't like it, because like it's just part of the data set, right? It doesn't matter whether or not you like it or not. It's still there, even if it doesn't completely prove your hypothesis. You don't throw it out, right? So I guess there's just astronomers that have been looking at this shit and just throwing out because they think it's like an error or something. It's not, and so you can tell like the satellite is aligned, right? Because you can see basically the sun spinning on a daily cycle. You can see the satellite is perfectly aligned with the sun itself. This is an orbit, a circular orbit around the top of the sun, guys. Yeah. And it's about the same distance as the other one is away from the sun, although it's hard to tell because it's like next to it, right? Like it's parallel with us, right? There's this guy. This guy just floating around, guys. He's just chilling out. And for some reason, astronomers on our planet didn't notice this. Amateur astronomers, once again, you need specialized equipment to look at the sun, so amateur astronomers aren't going to be doing this. Professional ones that look at these images daily should be noticing it, right? And there's no indication in any way, shape, or form. It's not like a release on space.com or the NASA's website is like, oh, we found this. It's an error. It's actually a meteor. Like, it's too close to actually be like an asteroid or something. Like, it would literally burn up. It's too close to the sun for it to actually be something not organic, but like just another planet, right? It's way too close to the sun. It would just basically just turn it just a red, it'd be annihilated essentially from the heat and just proximity. Mercury is like, according to Grok, this is 1.25 million miles away from the sun, I believe. So this is still very far, by the way. And Mercury is 15 million miles away from the sun, right? So this is 10 times closer than Mercury is. And Mercury is like a boiling hot, basically like a vat of metal, is what the planet is. And Mercury is barely there. And this is in an orbit. Orbits go around the sun, right? This is not a normal orbit. This is an orbit that you can actually sustain on a planet. We have nothing that looks like this. Just like the other one that was going basically up and down in an elliptical or an oval pattern. Yeah, nothing does this. This has to basically be able to maintain its own altitude to do this, right? I can neither get astronomers to debunk this, nor can I get the UAP community to engage with this. It's like this is too far ahead of the current disclosure timeline or something. And we weren't supposed to find this, only the monkeys found it, and they weren't supposed to, right? It's fucking weird. It really is. It's a black hole of just shit on the internet. You think like UAP-ologists or whatever you want to call them would be like willing to engage with this, but they don't. Very, very weird shit, and have no idea, absolutely no idea why. Yeah, it's still there. It's just sitting there circling, guys. Just circling. Uh-huh. I just noticed something. Bottom right corner, it says 2006 or 2019, guys. Not that this makes the images any less credible, because they're 100% still there. It's just I never heard anything about this. I even Googled, like, the sun triangle before this happened, and still, like, there's nothing like this on Google, which is actually kind of curious. But possibly recorded in 2000, obviously the date can be wrong, like if someone has a fresh install of Windows or something like that. Date could be wrong, but notice that. Yeah. Interesting stuff, guys. Okay, let's actually play some Gamaz here. I thought that was curious. Like I said, all this stuff is seemingly accelerating, getting faster. There's a lot more stuff that's happening faster and faster, guys. This month already, we have a bunch of shit that happened. And the Pyramid Tube's still one of probably the biggest interesting things to happen is the Pyramid Tubes. Last month, and still nothing on them. Still radio silence from Egypt. I think they said, no, you can't do that. So, obviously they don't exist, right? Obviously they don't exist. The Thing skin has a shit stain. Not. One has a shit stain that far up their back, guys. Yeah, Reddit. Saving the day. Alright. Let's play some games, guys. Like I said, I'll keep you guys posted on stuff that's actually really curious. There's a lot of stuff I see I sort through daily, and most of it's not worth talking about. Like, I'll engage with it and whatever, but I won't take time to show you guys, because it's really, there isn't really anything definitive. With the sun triangle, guys, a couple things that are really important is the entire chain of information is secured, meaning it can't be tampered with, unless NASA themselves tampered with it, right? So that means it's high authenticity. It wasn't there to take a photo of a UAP, so they weren't trying to engagement bait. It's archived already, and it's over an extremely long period of time, which means basically it's, it's not error, right? It's not in the same spot either, and it moves around like it's on an orbit or whatever. And Grok said it was a sun flare, is basically what it comes down to. It thinks there's a 7-year-long sun flare that looks like a little floating sphere over the top of AI, well, really cool. Has still plenty of steps it needs to make in its journey. It can't do any sort of critical analysis and new things because it's heavily based on consensus of what already exists. So if you try to make it like do like bleeding edge research, it really can't. It could do like observational stuff, but it can't like form its own hypotheses because they basically don't exist yet, right? No consensus on it. Same thing with the pyramid tubes. People try to use AI for the pyramid tubes, and it doesn't work because there's nothing like the pyramid tubes. And it's just based on SAR, and even people that were like, you know, actual people, like Snopes try to debunk it. Prior to having all basically the information, they thought it was SAR, which it's not. It's a modified version of SAR, which they call Doppler SAR, I guess. Like, oh, it can't go that deep. And you're like, yeah, no shit, it can't. That's not how they use it. I was talking with my brother with it, who's a mechanical engineer. I was talking with my brother about it, and he said one of his friends does something similar, who works at another university. It's not exactly the same way that they were doing it, but he was talking about them using it to find geothermal reservoirs and for energy, right? So along the same lines. The whole idea of just debunking it straight off the bat because it does something a little bit different is kind of, you know, community notes, guys, and debunking things is extraordinarily important nowadays, but also at the same time putting too much trust in that, and I don't mean that in like a bad way. She has really chonky fingers. I think I pointed it out before. She has gorilla fingers. And she has chunky thighs, too. Brr.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My audach is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Did you ever look to see how big Emma's fingers are? She has, like, sausages on those paws. What does late night rivals think? I want them in my and then licky face. Yes.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Couldn't ask for anything better. She's staring at her fingers now.
Once this conflict is ended,
He's looking at her fingers too. And before it's a meme on Reddit tomorrow.
The battle starts in 5.
Rule 34.
3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
We are warriors. No matter what worlds we come from, do not lose sight of that.
We are in a support game.
Out of sight. All mine. Sayonara, Sniper. I love mind games.
Namor, do something! Namor, you bitch! Also, by the way, hit registration feels pretty good, but it always starts out that way and then goes to shit, so.
Out of sight. This should keep me safe.
No.
Distance attack. Watch out. This will confuse them. Need more mental energy.
Where the fuck just went? There she is. Yeah, like now it went to shit. And my shots feel laggy again.
Out of sight.
Like, the best way of describing it, like, my aim still feels normal. However, when my shots come out, they feel delayed now. So, like, it worked at first and then went to shit.
Enjoy the amplifier.
Fuck this amplifier. There it is.
Out of sight. Sayonara. This will confuse them. I require help.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Okay, self-heal.
Out of sight. You're mine. Someone's shooting from afar. Look who's here. Sayonara. Healing magic. Lovely.
Oh my god, this is so delayed.
I am ready to put on a show.
Alright.
Healing magic. Lovely.
Watch this spot.
She's just hiding around the corner waiting for me. That was the...
Pulse charge. Fire.
Step aside. I will clear a path to the sacred tree.
Uh,
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You're mine.
Everything here breaks.
I've located a hidden assailant. Plasma! You're mine. I love mind games. The sniper has been taken care of. That's better. Ruthless Psylocke. Just the way I like it.
You're welcome.
You're mine.
so fucking laggy.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
This will confuse them.
This is real firepower.
But
Keep me safe. Step aside.
I'll patch you up.
brah, the fuck is that? Hey, bud.
Double kill.
Your day ends.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Delivering this will confuse them. Step aside.
No.
Enjoy the amplifier.
Good chance.
This should keep me safe. Step aside.
I am
Alright.
ready to put on a show.
He was getting line of sighted on the cart. Wow.
Smashing is always
Very
happy
weird.
night.
Oh, good. So it started out very good and then kind of went meh. Sometimes you had ultas for... Yeah, I don't think it's a rocket player. We had literally 5 DPS at the beginning. Probably didn't even notice. I think I heard one ult come over a rocket. Okay. No. I mean, you still basically beat the other healers, so there's that. You just never pushed Q. You could literally just push Q every time our team's around and been fine. Like, I don't think there's... Like, just ults per minute putting aside counter-ulting. It's actually a pretty strong case. Okay. Why is everyone other than the 2 people that did anything on the other team easing Zoomer logic? It's true. I think it's what is it, reactionary bias? Basically you try to pretend that you're actually the one that basically won. That's what it comes down to. Coping mechanism? I think there's actually a defense mechanism name for it though. Alright, all fun. Ignite Rivals, guys. Good stuff.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
My odachi is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Trying to be edgy. Someone doesn't want to get banned. Oh my god, good morning, Tatus. What's going on? We're playing some Rivals tonight. Rivals. Good. Good.
Everything in this place feels so familiar, and yet so strange.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I have cleared the evil spirits from many lands. This round shall be no different.
I suppose you've made quite a name for yourself. And a pretty penny as well.
I fight neither for fame nor for fortune, simply for the greater good.
Booty.
Battle starts
Oh
in
my
5,
god.
4,
Very lewd.
3, 2, 1.
I just spent money. I don't want to get banned.
Got it?
Okay.
Here they come now. That's better. You're mine.
Exactly what's going on with their teammates.
Call me first. Sayonara. You're mine.
Destination area is yours to capture now.
Fuck is the point of that? I think he just tried to get him to throw further? He just tried to meme, I think.
Out of sight. This will do nice. That's better.
Dude, it takes me forever to fucking change, like, to break stuff now. They nerfed Psylocke's destructive damage into the ground.
Step aside.
Ruthless Psylocke. Just the way I like it.
I'll patch you up.
You're mine.
Hey guys.
Prepare the seat. You're mine. That's better.
Yeah, that's like the first Star-Lord I've ever seen cancel his right click or his spin maneuver.
Out of sight. Psionic link.
The mission area. Keep going.
Yeah, good.
The enemy has arrived.
These beasts of yours disgust me, Namor.
Out of sight.
Very rude.
Step aside. I am ready to put
Yeah,
on a
defensible.
Step aside. This will do nicely. Out of sight.
We are undefeatable! We'll have to keep fighting until we have winners.
Oh.
Render me assistance.
The enemy has arrived. Psionic link. Step aside. Sayonara. How sad.
I was literally like a half a second away from a shift, guys. I even did the distance plan,
Double KO!
everything.
My hunt can be gasanayo. Gokigenyo.
Okay, yo.
I love this.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Lovely. Farewell.
Tandy needs help. Oh, see that?
I'm back. You're mine.
Oh, they've almost got it!
Alright, hey bud.
Gasanayo. This will confuse them. Healing magic. Sayonara.
I am ready to
Him.
put on a show!
Don't let them do this.
Double KO!
He didn't go to the alt, that would have been crazy.
This will confuse them. Step aside. Too many of them for my liking.
No, 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 no. Grand Tour. Grand Tour.
I'm just a sword for hire. This is all so much bigger than me.
Before you attack, get ready. Look at us. We practically match.
This is haute couture, darling. Designed by Jumbo Carnation himself.
Oh, my costume just kind of came with my powers.
And I'm practically seething inside about how good it looks on me.
Aw.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Supportive Emma, guys. That doesn't seem like her.
Mission area. Got it?
This is better than the tournament of the heavenly cities.
Their attacks barely hurt.
Namor summon squishy friends.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You're mine.
Capture the mission area!
Love mind games. Leave your tentacles to yourself, Namor. That's when I lay up.
Aren't doing the right amount of damage, guys, which is why nothing's dying.
Almost bowed out.
I'm back. You're mine.
Hit Reg. Hit Reg?
Warning. Protector shield compromised. I am ready to put on a show!
Oh.
Farewell. Psionic
Oh, and it drained my Q. It didn't even make the sound. Bruh.
My light cannot be snuffed. You're mine.
I even got cheated out of the sound, guys.
You better get us a welcome.
Oh, it was just a waste of time.
This will do nicely.
Got touch.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have winners.
I have real step aside.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the amplifier.
This should keep me safe. Sayonara.
And dead again. To a squid this time, at least.
A nice deep freeze. I am ready to put on a show!
2 canceled ults, guys. Alright, as I mentioned before, so we lasted basically 1 game before hit registration went to shit, which is basically the case right now. Accuracy is still on, but shots weren't registering damage properly, which means we don't kill anything. It's doing basically about 70%, maybe 50% damage in some cases, which isn't enough to kill people. Still did alright, but definitely could have done a lot better. Alright, so I want to get a baseline going here. And going to update my BIOS. I haven't done this in 2 years. Shittiest part about updating your BIOS, guys, is remembering all the settings you have set, which is why you have a camera. Let's see. Where is my trusty jump drive guy? Maybe I don't want to put that in the front one. I'm just looking at my slots. And it's like, yeah, those are kind of dusty. That one. That was a Linux Live CD. Always good, by the way, if you need to scan a heavily encrusted computer with virus on it. Make sure you never actually load. Never load the OS. Let's see. Did I watch Daredevil? No. I don't even think I watched the last season of Daredevil. Daredevil for me kind of fell off. It's like watching the Arrow. There's a lot in the O's and then the tens. There's a lot of really kind of cheesy, I want to say kind of like feel-good action, superhero shows, right? They aren't really something super amazing, and honestly, they don't really feel that unique or different. Like Daredevil, you kind of get the gist of it once you watch it for a bit, which is basically martial arts, right? But there's shows that do better martial arts than Daredevil does. Like, what's the one that aired? Oh, also Warrior, which is, I think, that's just finished airing, by the way. Warrior is one. There's another one from years ago. Now I gotta fucking make sure I take one that Warrior is very good, by the way, as far as martial arts go. Very reminiscent. I think it was actually oversaw by Jackie Chan, if I remember right. Taking pictures, by the way, of the variable doesn't help you. You have to actually take a picture of the entire menu. Yeah. Very exciting. I haven't done this in years, so this we also definitely have to take pictures of. Device configuration. Right. Now there's some weird shit that I need to look for here. With AMD video cards, by the way, it shows you, like, when you power up your computer, it actually outputs to all of the ports at the same time, so you can actually show your BIOS if you have an AMD video card, but I can't because it doesn't do it for NVIDIA. Right. Everything? Oh, I didn't. I wonder why things feel fucking weird. What the fuck is this shit? What a weird one in here. Got it already. I think so. All right. Temperatures. And the trash, armory trash, my ASUS trash, all the stuff you got to turn off, otherwise it installs it. Like, it's like a built-in driver that installs crap on your computer. All the good things, guys. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Jake Chez, elderly now. No, it's directed by him. He didn't actually, he wasn't in it. And yes, he is. And it's going. Off to the races, guys. Yeah, it really depends on what you're looking at. For, like, films, it really depends on the film, too. There can be really good and really bad martial arts. What's the one I was thinking of? Into the Badlands, that's the name of it. Also, basically, plot was basically nonsensical, but essentially focused on martial arts. Into the Badlands was actually pretty good show if you're into martial arts itself. Warrior, I think, was better. Also kind of cool because it showed like kind of the gangster era for I think it was like when Chinese were being heavily imported into the country for the railroads. Took place during that time period. And kind of gang rivalry in, I think it was San Francisco. The new Fantastic Four, no, Marvel kind of set sail. Maybe someday it'll be better, but right now it's not really, I used to watch I go to every single fucking Marvel movie at the theaters. Every single one. I go to every single one, guys. And then Marvel basically just kind of killed it. They just, yeah. Spent too much time preaching and not enough time writing stories, and it kind of went to shit, so. Gonna take a little bit of time. They're not really my cup of tea. Maybe they'll get better at some point, but right now they aren't. They're not really worth watching, in my opinion. Probably it all falls under the Disney umbrella, and Disney kind of in general went to shit. Marvel, Disney, Star Wars is all kind of in the same boat. The only exception to that being Andor. Andor I thought was pretty fantastic. It's like Star Wars Breaking Bad without the drugs, and more in line with, what would it be, narcotics runs or something like that. Smuggling. It doesn't have smuggling in it. I don't know. I never actually really saw that. So yeah, like the couple times that I go to the theater, I've never seen that. Apparently, people get angry about people. I mean, that's a no-no, but people get angry about people texting in the theater too, which I don't really think matters that much. But I guess phones nowadays are much brighter than they used to be, so maybe it becomes an issue. Because you get literally, it's like a scorching sun, like turning on the sun in front of you whenever you text, right? So some people are, that might be a pretty big nuisance, especially in a completely dark room, right? There's some people that don't turn down their phone brightness, guys. And it's like the first thing you do is set the auto brightness, right? There's some people that don't even turn down their phone. They just literally leave it on the highest setting, scorches their eyeballs, scorches everyone's eyeballs around it, and they think everything's alright when they basically can't see anything. So, yeah. Like in some settings, I even got like I find the screen brightness doesn't even go down far enough, so you can get I think it's called it's like safety filter or something. Basically, it's a filter that applies to the screen that makes the screen darker by making essentially the colors darker, right? So then it just darkens the whole screen. Motorola phones have it built in now. I'm a big proponent of Motorola phones. They're probably the best bang for their buck, that you can get. You can obviously get faster phones. But as far as spending money goes, Motorola is still the best, and they have all sorts of kind of cool side features on top of it. I used to have Moto mods too, which are pretty cool. Like you could have a projector hooked up to your phone, or a Bluetooth speaker that basically sits on the back, or even better, was basically you had a battery. So your phone, you never really hooked up your phone to charge it. You just always had a battery you'd slap on the back, which then charged the phone, and then you'd unhook it. It'd take half an hour or hour. And charge the phone from a battery pack, but you'd never actually be without a phone, wired to the wall. Which, in my opinion, was actually very cool. Up there in the kind of bygone era of phones having removable batteries, right? You know what the fastest charge time is, guys? It's not the new charging standard, it's literally a removable battery that you can swap. Because it's instant. Almost instant. Yeah. Back in my day, we used to have removable batteries on our phones. I miss those. And the only excuse I've heard, which by the way is bullshit, is that you can't make phones waterproof with removable battery. You can. You can. They don't. Crazy stuff, guys. But if you're into martial arts, I'd highly recommend Warrior. I think it kind of flew under the radar. I think the last season was either last year or the year before. And it had skipped a year or two in there too. Sure, my PC is just going to work fine, guys, after this finishes, by the way. Find out. How old is your phone if it has a removable battery? There's no way. There's I looked when I bought my most recent phone. I looked for them. There's 3 that had a removable battery that are remotely recent. All of them sucked. If you have a flip phone, maybe? Yeah. I mean, it actually makes sense. There's some good phones, like Kui actually makes pretty good phones as far as I know. I never owned one, though. There are people that are annoyingly angry or loud just constantly. Regardless of where they are. Which is unfortunate. Let's see. What did I have set up now? As it turns out, there's more than one expo setting. Good thing I took a photo. go to? Turbo Gaming Mode enables optimized gaming performance by disabling the second CCD and SMT. Oh, what'd I do? Aha! GPU boost. I mean, oh, which we're gonna shut off. I'm gonna shut off. Smooth, consistent performance, guys, is what I go for. Try this for now. Sometimes memory, when you set it up, actually causes things to hang, so. No, I think that's just kind of people get that way in general. Also, apparently really young people also get that way too, unfortunately. There's a younger generation has seen better years, as it turns out. Hey, watch Minecraft movie? No. I think that became basically a meme. Put aside it's a kid's movie, it basically became a meme for people. My Asus? No. No, my Asus. Alright. That's running. Everything's going to work when I get into Windows, guys? Oh, yeah? Probably. I mean, that's what happens when you get old, is you just get a bunch of pain, right? Make sure everything's working. I have to tweak the settings here, guys, of the BIOS. Doing stuff and things. One of the things I really like about ASUS BIOSes, guys, and you probably didn't know it actually existed, is called QFan, which adjustable fan curves aren't anything new, but it actually has a utility which will automatically set up a fan curve for you, which in my opinion is actually pretty fucking cool. You don't even really need to tune it yourself. I used to tune my fan curves, and every time I set up my BIOS, I'd lose it, and I just stopped doing that. It became too much work. Kind of curious still. Still kind of curious why my performance degrades over the course of like a game. Sometimes it's different. Sometimes it lasts up to 3 games, and sometimes it'll be like a minute after the game starts and it goes to shit. Alright. Let's see. Alright. That one. Just disable my SATA controller. Do I even use my SATA? I haven't had a SATA drive, guys, in forever. Pretty graphics, no. A lot more settings here now. Ah, gotta change that frequency. Uh-oh. No TikTok, I'm still here. The black screen is intentional. I assure you. Probably wondering why I'm streaming a black screen right now. Done. Get those all the time where TikTok would auto disconnect me when I was playing Helldivers, which is hilarious because Helldivers is a pretty, I guess running in a straight line makes the game look very static. Okay. Get everything. Alright. Any games in development I want to play? Rivals? Otherwise, I don't think so. There's some cool games that came out, but I can't stream them because they're basically for variety streamers. There's a new Red Alert game that came out that looked pretty cool. Like a throwback. What was it called? Solar Storm or something? Just came out. Sins, although that came out a while ago. New games that are coming out? I think so. Alright, I think I got everything, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. Where does it goes? Oh, there's a new Battlefield game coming out, which looks more of a throwback. It has more destructive. I don't know if that's coming out this year, though. More destructible environments. Battlefield games suffer from cheating, though. They eventually just go to shit. People just stop playing them. It's not that they aren't fun. It's just they always get wrecked by cheaters. Battlefield 1 and Battlefront 2, my personal opinion, are probably some of the best Battlefield games out there. and same thing happened to them. You could say what you want about the nostalgia of Battlefield 3 or 2 or not Hardline, Bad Company 2, right? But yeah, I think that's just you trying to stoke the fires, but maybe. I guess Command & Conquer was controversial because it had U.S. versus Russia when it came out, so I don't know. Everything's always controversial nowadays. Oh. We have progress, guys. I have updated version of Windows. Well, that's weird. Yeah, I think the last Battlefield game had that 2042, right? 2042 also had 64 versus 64, which I didn't even know about until I heard about the next Battlefield. So they added 64 versus 64 at one point, but I never actually got to try that out, so... Yeah. Let's see. Restart here just to make sure things are working properly. I also need to take a piss, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Hey. Still here. Hey. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay. I think we're good to go. All right. Always take pictures of your bios, guys. Well, mainly if you tweet stuff. If you don't, it probably doesn't matter at all. Ah! Video games. Mmm. Think this is going to be better, guys? Yeah. Battlefield 2042 really suffered from, DICE has a habit of really just constantly pushing out new Battlefield clones without, changing much. Just letting things die even though they're still pretty good. I am getting less FPS right now. Yeah. Unfortunately, Dash wasn't up. Just talking about that's the name of it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a variety streamer, so it's not really. I'd rather play Sins than any RTS game, but it actually looked pretty cool. Definitely looked like a throwback to. All right. Very lopsided game, guys. But yeah, that's the Command and Conquer Red Alert throwback. And it looks like it definitely looks like a spiritual successor with some quality of life updates and such. I was never a huge Command and Conquer fan when I was younger. It always just like the game basically comes down just to build more. It's basically the TLDR of it. Double alt. A very, very lopsided game, guys. Definitely not doing the amount of damage to people either. Alright. Bye. Always when I right click. Almost made it around the corner. Once again, this feels kind of shitty, guys. I'm not sure what's going on, which is the end result. We normally get about 300 FPS, and now you're getting 270 to 260. Oh. And it feels bad. Literally just training. Yeah. Got through him. All right. Definitely have delayed shots on that guy. We have delayed shots on most people in here right now. Yeah, Tempest Rising look pretty cool. If you're into RTS games, there's a lot of really cool games, guys, but you can't really stream them on Twitch because there's no visibility for them. Like, just no one watches it all. And even if, like, back when I had more people watching me, people would say, oh, we'll watch you play anything sort of shit. And that's not true at all. That's not fucking true at all. It's a lie. The game's rigged. Oh, unfortunate. Shift is up. Feels better, but still shit, guys. There you go. Come on, dude. The very fact that the mantis dot was the mantis hot was keeping me alive was hilarious. Or is it the Luna hot? Dude, where the fuck are my shots going now? Holy shit, this is delayed. Christ. Like, literally just trying to kill me. Fucking hilarious. So, this feels like shit, guys. That's not outwardly apparent. Yeah. Now the fun part is figuring out whether or not this is, related to my BIOS, or if this is just my computer being shit in the first place, which is, it could be either or. Let's see. Why do you feel so poopy? Let me check something real quick here, too. Yeah. The hunt continues, guys, or the hunt begins. The hunt begins, hunt continues. Also feels kind of shitty. All right, let's see. Tempest Rising, pretty cool if you're into Command & Conquer. I don't know how much it costs, though, but definitely reminded me almost exactly of just like a reboot of Command & Conquer, like right off the bat. Yeah, I think probably the only really interesting FPS game that's going to come out, or excuse me, only interesting game coming out that's possibly something streamable on Twitch, putting aside occasionally I'll have stints for single-player playthroughs, is the new Battlefield game, which is either this year or next year. Oh, there's also GTA 6, which I think is still next year. Or is it this year? It's one of the two. That's also on the board, but you can't... GTA 6's GTAs in general is just whenever they release them. There's not really any Expecting Skyrim to pop out or something. It happens when it happens. I mean, well, if you're into it. After, like, games kind of, for RTS games, kind of culminated for me with, I don't like games that are based on APM. I think that's really stupid. Obviously that you shouldn't have any APM, but oftentimes APM turns into harassment techniques that aren't really even strategy related. It's just how well you micro your units, and I don't really, not a fan of that. StarCraft popularized that, and not really my cup of tea. Trying to make words. Jeff Main too. But Sins of a Solar Emperor is probably the best like mix. Sins of a Solar Emperor 2. It's probably the best mix of like strategy with like a real-time aspect to it. Uh-oh. Making words good. Why does this feel so much better now? I didn't do anything. This feels better. No idea. How the hit registration goes. I didn't do anything. All I did is turn on Afterburner. Huh. Why the fuck do you know I'm there? No. Kick me. Oh, good. Oh. Did I relay my sound? I had sound last game, didn't I? Not had sound the entire time?
Step aside.
Pretty sure I had sound last game.
Get in there.
What a difference. The enemy has arrived. You're mine.
Loki didn't want to heal me?
Feeling fantastic. Benji's here.
I'm back. You're mine.
Like through her.
Rest. This will do nicely. What a difference. Are you tired here?
Well, very unfortunate. What the fuck is their Jeff doing? Is that their Jeff?
That one hurts. I don't give up so. You're mine.
Is he even healing me, or is he just spitting?
Better stop that vehicle.
Fun.
Clear the way.
Farewell. Step aside. Pure magic. Lovely.
They've been in half lane. Stop them.
It's actually an empty building.
Disappear.
Okay.
Bring on the chaos.
Expecting the Jeff to out-heal Mr. Fantastic, I don't think is a high bar, guys.
You stop them in their tracks.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Bro, these are so fucking delayed.
Out of sight.
Bro.
You're mine.
Well, this seemingly universally has made my gaming experience worse. Today on Why You Don't Update Your BIOS. Right click through her, didn't actually do anything.
Out of sight.
And the delay after leaving alt, in which you can't actually do anything.
Lovely.
Render me assistance. Bring on. Just like my brother to leave when we need him most.
Good. So we basically have like, I don't know, half a team right now. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, guys. We're missing like down a healer too. Who is
Still a chance to stop them.
with the enemy team, I guess.
Gotta stop that vehicle.
Not a lot of anything though.
Surely Ragnarok is next.
Actually feels like shit.
Splendid. Queen of
Oh my god, did we just have good hair registration? There's no way.
Should I bury you on land? Let's see, little yokai.
Yeah.
You're mine.
Double KO. You stop them in their tracks.
You're mine. Sayonara. It's over. What a difference. And so your story ends.
I am ready to put on a show.
Alright, bye.
Healing magic. Lovely.
No, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Sayonara.
He should be dead. I'm not exactly sure how he survived that.
This will do nicely.
Gotta stop that vehicle. Only 60 seconds left.
Crap.
Don't blink.
Fucking aim assist.
I'm back.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to
Well,
stop
doing
them.
better, guys. It still feels like shit and delayed. This might just be my my computer doing this though, so. My god. Converted our Jeff, guys. That's what I was trying to avoid. Also, we should have killed that other Jeff like twice, and neither time actually I did the appropriate amount of damage to him.
My heart.
Brent needs to die. You should learn what side you're on.
Sayonara. You're mine.
Just gonna hard. W key. There we go. Got an alt out of it.
Out of sight.
I am Asgard's might.
You're mine.
W key. Look at this shit. Fucking Christ, Jeff. Die here.
Only 60 seconds left. I am ready to play.
God, this is so delayed. For an all... Is that their ult? That was their ult. I couldn't tell. Thought that was our ult, guys. It was not. He actually has a decent amount of healing, all things considered, and you can't really... It's not self-healing. There he is. Also, we didn't do much of anything, guys. This is not a super amazing game. So, I don't think it changed really anything, guys. To be perfectly honest, if I had to be blunt, I would say that spending a half an hour doing that didn't really help. It might even hurt things. That's why I generally don't update my BIOS. I almost want to say it might have hurt things. Let's see. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh my god, shader compilation. Also, by the way, the new shader compilation option for reducing memory usage definitely makes the game worse. Well, if you have memory for it, so would not recommend using it. Because people thought for some reason it increased performance for everyone. That's not the way it works. It's basically for people that are memory constrained. No. Burp, 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 burp. Thanks for the likes on TikTok, by the way, guys. I appreciate it.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My old edge is sharp. My mind is sharper. I will not rest until I return to my world once more.
Oh my god, thick Jeff booty. Look at that booty, guys. It's fucking huge.
Get ready.
That's what she said.
We escaped the collector together, little one. We shall face this new threat side by side as well. If only all yokai were so agreeable.
Not about the width of the booty, guys. It is about the booty to height ratio. The width to height ratio. And Jeff has the biggest booty out of all. It's literally just a booty. That's all it is.
You're mine.
When will these madmen learn that reality is your place? Let's get that vehicle to its destination.
Many thanks.
You made me angry.
Oh my god, that desync.
You betrayed my trust.
That felt pretty good, though.
Marcus. There's a price for that.
Nyeh, nyeh.
A strange mystical object.
Everyone else is dead.
I am straight. Strong again.
My hunt.
Spider Zero must reach the shrine. We're on the road. It's one of Moonlight's
Enemy in
Healing magic. Lovely. Step aside.
They've got the numbers.
Christ, what's going on here? Camping it. Thought she came through the front door.
I'm
My step aside. What a difference.
Spider Lady has something for Weaver.
Step aside.
We are undefeatable!
Another arm.
And so your story ends.
Got her.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Step aside.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I just got hit a bunch of times by the Atom.
Some assistance, please.
It was the Wanda?
Sayonara.
Born again. Now Hulk mad.
No more demons to slay.
Alright. Jeff literally just ate the Wanda. I think he just ate the ulting Wanda.
I'm opening a portal.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
A
momentum.
shortcut through space.
Out of sight.
Wait, what the fuck is the Wanda still here?
Healing magic. Lovely. On to the next.
Oh, 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 oh.
What a difference. You're mine. The enemy has arrived.
I could feel the fire.
Sayonara. There's a
Range doing work.
Your day ends, demon.
Wait, no, he is dead.
Sayonara.
Double KO! Almost there. We are undefeatable!
I need time to heal.
I could feel the fire.
Of course it has.
My way.
I need time to heal.
Another arm.
Farewell.
I still think. Oh, I'm gonna die. Not dead yet.
Vehicle reached a
I still think
Keep up the momentum.
that, by the way, with effects like that, they should 100% make it so like your heal bar reflects actually, like your health that will be reduced, so healers know that you're about to basically take a shitload of damage, like they kind of do in MMOs. That had heals.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Don't let anything stand in your way.
My shift wasn't up. Dude, aiming up or down stuff with Psylocke's ult, hitting up or down stuff with Psylocke's ult is next to impossible.
My hunt continues.
Especially down.
Step aside. Out of sight.
Get that vehicle moving again.
On to the next.
But
This should keep me safe. I need time to heal. Patience, Father. We'll clear this path.
no, no. Well, this is definitely better than our last game, so
Nothing will save
there's that. Oh, we don't actually. Okay. Getting healed.
Suppose that happened.
Accidentally killed me.
By the eye of Agamotto!
We are undefeatable.
Let's see.
Enemy in front of us. Spider Lady has something for Weaver. We help.
Farewell.
Light off. Smash your
Keep your curtain to yourself, Moonlight. Out of sight.
I forgot they actually had an Atom. Oh, much better, guys. But still feels like shit. Actually, pretty close. Hit registration, say 80%. We had quite a few cases where I was trying to kill the Mantis and that didn't work out.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My Odachi is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Escape pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
I thought slave demons. This should be
Just looking at that, we're neither CPU nor GPU bound, are we? It's not actually uncommon to have a GPU that uses like 95% or something like that, 98, but it is not
I am
using
told that a demon
that for some
hides
reason.
inside of you.
We all have our demons. I just happen
I don't normally have Afterburner open because I think it actually causes issues and stuttering.
I cannot guarantee his safety or yours.
Jeff, buddy.
Battle starts in 5, 4,
People all of a sudden realize Jeff is pretty good.
2, 1.
There's a lot of hate for Jeff, but he's not that bad of a character.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
I thought he didn't have an angle on the med.
There they are.
I was fine. Thank you.
Step aside.
I suck.
Psionic link.
Every time I right click.
Farewell. Step aside.
Amen.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Ah, fucking auto-guided missile killed me at the end. There's no way. Bro. It was 3 of them.
Farewell. This will confuse them.
Overcompensating again, friend.
That's better.
Keep an eye on this one.
This is real firepower!
You're mine.
Oh.
This will do nicely.
Yeah?
Out of sight. This will confuse them. This will do nicely. Sayonara.
Over here. I can heal you.
This will do nice. That's better.
You really? What are you doing over here? Like, your tank's... The reason we were having a problem was your tank.
Out of sight.
Look behind you.
Like, he's running away, guys. I'm a healer. He's scared of me. No. It's just difficult for me to kill a tank and a healer at the same time when they're turtling each other.
Executioner!
Bad time to reload.
Here they come now. Step aside.
Not sure where my hair registration's going on the raccoon.
Mine, you're mine.
Approach this site with caution. Once a team of heroes is out iron.
Out of sight. Healing magic. Lovely. This is
Real firepower!
Let's see. Didn't make it. Could have made the med bubble at the bottom.
I should be singing Fear Best.
You have some pretty poopy teammates right now, guys. Not exactly sure what's going on here.
mine, you're mine.
Down to 30 seconds. To me. I suck.
What a difference.
dead. Oh my god.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Our enemy has been
This will do nicely.
Definitely not doing the right amount of damage.
Executioner!
Still not doing the right amount of damage, guys. Very weird.
Well, you can't expect to be.
Multiple cases, not doing the right amount of damage, guys. Bad Psylocke? That guy on our team? that was the enemy team saying that. Oh, so we're basically the only one doing anything on the team. Also, hit registration pretty shitty again. Let's try doing something real quick here. Out of curiosity. Marvel Rivals. Sometimes Windows reserves a little bit of resources to prevent things from using too much, and you have to actually run a game or run things as an administrator to fix it. I kind of doubt that's what's going to happen here. Maybe. The menu's any indicator, that's a nope, because we're still sitting at 90%.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Oh,
My orange
90%.
is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Still 90%, guys. %100% GPU usage.
I fought Oni, slayed demons.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
12 plus rated game and I'm
World where I
16.
come
What
from,
does that mean?
Demons run rampant.
In my dimension, they are at
Wonder if that's some sort of soft cap the game has to actually keep you from utilizing your entire
Sometimes I feel as though
GPU.
I'm single-handedly keeping the chaos at bay.
Huh.
As do I. But perhaps it is finally time. The battle starts in 5.
Like it tries to keep it below 90%?
2, 1. You have to stop that.
It's been a while since I've actually had my Afterburner open. I don't remember that being a thing. I could totally see causing a bunch of dips. This is part of our team. What the fuck's going on here?
You did farewell. You're mine.
Double kill! So it begins.
Out of sight. Healing magic. Lovely. You're mine.
No, mine. Mine. Well, this kind of feels better.
You're mine.
GPU usage isn't any different though.
Sorry I could not stop it. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
But
Sayonara. Healing. You're mine. Not taking much damage.
Child doesn't want it.
Beholds the god of thunder!
Out of sight.
it actually does feel better. I don't know if that's placebo in my mind or just it actually is. Gotta be people here. There should be. Swing. Swing. Okay.
Sayonara.
Okay. Okay. Still don't know why my GPU is not at 100% utilization though. It's like it's trying to keep it below 90,
Reawakened.
like soft capping it.
Step aside.
It could definitely present a bunch of issues, but I'm sure that's not that way for most people.
Grace us with victory!
Weird. I would have definitely noticed it the last time running it. By the way, guys, if you're actually curious whether or not this game uses more than 16 cores, it most definitely, or 8 cores, it most definitely does. You're talking.
The perfect hex!
No. What the fuck is this? He's fucking sprained. You can see my utilization is at 60%. So this is an example of a game, and I'm at 90% GPU utilization too. You can see my CPU in the top right is at 60. CPU max is the highest core, which is 72. So it's not even capped on a singular core. No, we don't.
Made it halfway! Stop them!
This will do nicely.
I actually think we have to play comp. I thought SPMM rating is different than comp rating,
Out of sight.
but they might actually be heavily interlinked with each other.
Beholds the god of thunder!
Rainbow stands with you!
It actually feels a lot smoother, I'm not gonna lie. Might be a placebo. I'll have to check afterward to see if it actually is running in an administrator mode, because sometimes it doesn't do that.
He's stuck.
Very weird. Oh, right clicks always get blocked. What? I just got headshot by the Poseidon.
I'll patch you up.
Healed at last.
I'm attacked here. Hey up.
I have reawakened. The oceans have stormy foes. Step aside. Not taking much damage. Healing magic.
But alright. Oh, not the turrets.
I require help. No more squids.
Yeah. Alright, Rocket.
I got you.
Alright, I could have ran for the med kit and been fine.
Reborn wants your mind.
My favorite time!
What a difference.
Yeah, you're fucked. Remember I said he always blocks it? He didn't block it that time. Get me healer! Okay. Normally there's balls flying at that. I don't see any fucking balls.
My hunt
Yeah.
continues.
See, that's why you don't actually ever say anything, guys, because the healers self-destruct. Don't say anything. Never say anything.
Step aside. Sayonara.
Down to 30 seconds.
Teeny, enjoy the amplifier.
Oh, she's one hit again, and I want to save myself.
Thunder!
This should keep me safe.
The final 10 seconds.
Tremble before fast!
You'll have to keep playing until we have winners.
Sayonara. Rest well. Farewell.
The perfect
Streams of Step aside. No more.
Alright. Well, I guess they ran away.
victory.
So, this does feel better. I don't know whether or not it's just like FPS feels better and the aim feels better, but I don't know if it's actually improving my hit registration at all. Let's take a look here. In Task Manager, you can look at columns. The elevated status. Elevated. Marvel Rivals. Yes, it is elevated. Running in admin mode right now. Processor running in elevated mode. Out of them. System processes. Can we remove system processes here? No? Steam is running as elevated. Why is Steam service running as elevated? I guess it's a service? Okay, most of these no. Alright. Well, this is. And honestly, it feels better. Whether or not it's doing much of anything. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, we do need to call things for this morning. As mentioned, today is a short stream. I have family stuff to attend to this afternoon, as it is Easter. whether you support it or not. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, guys. But, yeah, we're going to give things, I guess, I don't know. This is actually kind of weird, because I never thought about doing this, and doing this obviously hasn't changed really anything in the top right. So, yeah. Alright, we'll keep plugging away at it, guys. I'm out here for this morning. Tonight will be more of Marvel Rivals. If you are new to the stream and you enjoyed things, make sure you hit the follow button on your select platform. Stream to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok every day from late night to early morning, GMT-6. Late night North America time. I usually stream for about 4 to 5 hours, give or take, depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc., guys. Short stream today and on earlier, and that's purely because of East. But hopefully I'll be on earlier tomorrow, too, so. Alrighty, I'm out here for this morning, guys. Thanks for watching my streams always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Sunday morning. Have a good day, guys.